Hey everyone, this is Derterifii, and I decided that I was going to make another video on the Alex Maurer incident. Lord knows I probably shouldn't, but we're going to anyways and really discuss this matter. The idea of this particular video is to look at it from a more objective standpoint. A lot of what was going on in the previous video, I think I said in the end, was that I was just trying to get it off my chest. I was just trying to express my feelings, and some of it was just rambly and garbagey and stupid. So, anyone who's been following my Twitter feed for the past few days will notice that I've been spamming a lot of stuff about Alex Maurer, and that's just because it has to do with video gaming. Gaming is my hobby, and it does irritate me when people try to tamper with that hobby, even if it does or does not exclusively affect me. I mean, it does now because I have every intention of purchasing Star Mazer DSP whenever it comes back, and yeah, you can thank Alex for that one. I would never have even known about the game if she didn't make the shit show that she did. But to sort of recap what's going on at the moment, Alex Maurer has taken to Twitter as her primary form of spewing her nonsense, partly because she was blocked from Steam, the Steam forums for Star Mazer DSP, partly for posting irrelevant content, partly for inciting drama, etc., etc., etc. She broke the rules. Anyways, if you go to her Twitter feed right now, you'll see that most of it are simply screenshots of not so nice messages that she's been receiving. And yeah, it kind of sucks to receive those sort of messages, but at the same time, it's not surprising in the slightest. I think pretty much everyone is aware at this point. She DMCA'd over 60 channels. Sounds like it's closer to like over 100 at this point. And based off of what she stated in Twitter, she has every intention to do it again once the DMCA is clear. You have Leonard French and Imagos getting ready to take her to court just to establish that Imagos does in fact own the copyright for the music, and it's just been a major shit show of stupid because of one particular person having a meltdown. Recently, and she has deleted a lot of these tweets, she's been trying to actively involve other people who, to my knowledge, have not been involved in the situation in the slightest up till this point. And at one point tried to actually bait Leonard French and Imagos into trying to DMCA her channel and her videos, despite the fact that that's not what they're trying to do. They're just trying to establish the fact that they own the copyright. They aren't trying to shut her down. Honestly, I'm trying to look at this from an objective standpoint. I'm trying to take the actions and separate it from the person. I'm trying to come up with some sort of rational idea as to why something like this would even occur, and honestly, I can't come up with one. Regardless of how you spin this, Alex Maurer's actions are 100% wrong. She's abusing the DMCA in order to get her way. She is trying to essentially extort Imagos for money that they may or may not owe her, and honestly, YouTube is not the place to do it. Twitter is not the place to do it. Steam is not the place to do it. If you want to get it done, you take it to court. But because of the stunts she's pulled, when they do eventually go into court, she's going to have unclean hands in this mess, and it's going to hurt her case. At one point, she tried to hit River City Ransom, because apparently she did some work for that game as well. She tried to hit Jazz Punk, specifically the live action trailer, the Johnny live action trailer, because she did a little bit of work with that, and apparently it was produced by Imagos, and it doesn't matter. I think a lot of it is she doesn't necessarily realize that what she creates on her work time does not necessarily belong to her. Or maybe she does. Maybe this is simply a cry for attention, and this situation is literally getting blown out of hand because Alex Maurer wanted to throw a temper tantrum. At the same time, though, each and every single instance where her plan to get Imagos to settle with her doesn't work, it escalates. And then it escalates. And then it escalates. And we're just sort of seeing the peak of this. She's kind of hit the limit at this point, I think, because honestly, any other action past this point would be considered criminal activity, and I hope that Alex isn't dumb enough to go that route. It is entirely possible, though I hope that this is not the case, that Alex Maurer is acutely aware of the actions that she's taking, and she's literally just trying to make as much noise as she possibly can in order to get money that she is not owed, in order to essentially extort a previous client for more money for whatever reason. It is entirely possible that she is trying to scam Imagos, and that's not okay. I want to be wrong on this, but at the same time, I'm not holding my breath. Alex has shown that she can be manipulative in that she was trying to use the people that she DMCA'd as her own personal attack drones to hit Imagos, and that didn't work, so she tried something else. Starmazer DSP, it's on its third DMCA takedown notice from her. So, what does that tell you? Soon, a number of videos may very well be on their second DMCA takedown notice from Alex. What does that tell you? Certainly not someone who's trying to make Imagos uphold their end of the contract, because any sane person would have just taken them to court. You know, assuming that they haven't already upheld their portion of the contract and Alex is just looking for some more money. Unfortunately, I kind of have to be skeptical on this one, guys. There are many reasons why people may do something shitty. It could simply be a result of a mental illness. The person could feel like they're backed in the corner and that's their only way out. Or the person could just be an incredibly shitty person. And unfortunately, there are a lot of shitty people in this world. And I wouldn't put it past anyone to believe that at least a couple of them are chiptune artists.